Okay, welcome back to the second episode of the series. In this video, I will be going over my trades for Thursday and Friday. Thursday, I traded New York session, and Friday, which is today, the day I'm recording this video, I traded London session. Normally, I don't trade London session, but I was up at the time, and I opened TradingView up on my phone, and price action looked pretty good, and I decided to trade, and I'll show you guys how I did later in the video. But my first trade was at 10:02, so I put on show executions just so you guys can see and so you guys know that these trades were actually taken. But for some reason, I don't know why it's not showing that I've taken a trade in this price action right here. Because I did. If you look to this trade that I highlighted it over here in the trade section, you can see I took a trade at 10:02, and we're out at 10:06, and the entry price was at 10:46. This is 10:02 and 46. My entry price was like around right there, and my exit was at 98 and a quarter, so around right there. So that was a quick little scalp, and the reason I took that trade was, obviously you could see there is a fair value gap being respected right here. Fair value gap being respected right here, and a rule with fair value gaps I like to use is if the bodies are respecting the halfway conjugate encouragement, then that fair value gap is valid. And as you can see, the wicks did the damage, but the candles stayed pretty much outside of the fair value gap, and I took an entry, yeah, and then exited up here. Didn't fully take it up here. I'm not 100% sure why, but it was a good idea because it just looks like it was a market maker sell model to then take out these lows. Okay, well, anyways, moving on, because I do have obviously 2 days of trades to show you, so I don't want to make this video too long. But then next we have this trade, $138 loss at 10:26 until 10:27. It is a short trade. I'm not sure why I took this trade at all. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could see we disrespect. No, okay, I do remember now. I do remember. So I seen we took this. We broke this swing high, and we started to make a retracement down, and I thought we were respecting this order block. We got to close of this inversion fair value gap, and that must have been my thought process. We must be going for these highs, these relative equal highs. But then I realized there's another higher fair value gap higher up in price action that we respected, literally right where I entered, and then we just retraced down, and that was a stupid trade. In that instance, I was not thinking about building good habits. I was just thinking about making money, and that is why I took a loss. Grateful that it was a smaller loss, but I want to get rid of those like stupid trades altogether, because yeah, you could literally see it. I was in a perfect position for a sell, not a buy. If I zoomed out and seen the whole picture, not stuck in a 30-second or 1 minute time frame, then I would have seen that this is just retracing back to the highest fair value gap. And for those of you that listen to ICT or try and trade his concepts like I do. When there's multiple fair value gaps, most of the time you try not to trade it, but if you do, you wait till it gets into the highest fair value gap. So in this instance, I thought this was going to be a buy because I seen the close of this bearish fair value gap being disrespected, but I should have waited until this top one was disrespected to go in for a buy. But anyways, moving on to the next one. We got this. Okay, so first buy or shorts. So it must have been a quick scalp into this. There was a target. I'm pretty sure there was like something under here, like a previous daily low, or like a target that I was expecting it to hit. I'm not sure, but anyways, just based off of face value, you can see the fair value gap. I entered on 9:15. Holy fuck! Nah, okay, this isn't a good trade at all. This isn't a good trade. It's only 2 pips. Good, not a good trade. We got a good reaction, but off of this fair value gap, but then price went on to show us that we wanted to go higher. So I did close the trade in profit, but I still wouldn't consider that a good trade. Okay, my next trade was at 10.50, so in a micro. 10.50 at 9.58, so on right here, 9.58 and a half right here. So you could see we closed. Sorry if the numbers are a bit blurry, but we closed past this bearish fair value gap, and we got a good reaction after it, and I was confident that we were going to go for these highs and fill this bearish fair value gap, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I exited 988, so just before it entered this bearish fair value gap. Oh wait, 988, sorry guys. 988 to 950. Okay, yeah. So sorry, entered here, exited here, 988. It was basically just after this bearish for value gap was disrespected. We got a retest, good reaction outside, and then as the momentum, I entered in on that, and then we got a close of this bearish for value gap, and we seen stupid trade again. I don't know why I was trying to prematurely short, but then again, that trade had nothing to do with the market. I was trying to force a trade. I was trying to force to make money. I shouldn't have entered the market, and yeah, no ifs and buts about it. Shouldn't have entered the market. Let's go on to the next day. Now this is the 19th, the Friday, the London session. My first trade was at 3:59 on the 19th. Yeah. So if everyone, when I first opened the market, I was on the 4-hour, and we were obviously in this area. 1790s, 1780s, around 330s to like before 4. And if you look at the 4-hour candle, price did not break. Okay, let me just show you. This is what I was looking at when I came into the market at around 3:50, 4 o'clock. We've had previous days throughout this week. We've had bearish price action, and we purged the previous day's low, but we didn't break the low. We didn't price didn't go further to this low to insinuate that we're going to continue going lower, and we're not going to go higher. Do you understand? If this 4-hour candle closed down here, then I probably wouldn't have taken that trade. But since price seemed to start rejecting after it slightly purged the previous day's low, I started to drop into a lower time frame because I knew the price was going to come back up at least to fill this bearish fair value gap. Price was basically respecting this 4-hour bearish fair value gap. And I seen that. I do think we are going to continue going down in the future, but not for right now. Anyways, when I came into the market, price was around here, okay? But it did not look like price wanted to continue going down as of in that very moment. Price looked like it was rejecting and wanted to go higher after it purged the previous day's low, which was the 18th low. So you can see after it disrespected the previous day's low by 7 ticks, whatever, barely anything, you see it started to disrespect, it started to retrace. And I seen that. And normally when we want to keep going further down, price will close somewhere down here. Price will not close up here. It will not look like it doesn't like this area. So that just comes with experience in the market. So I did have a feeling that price was going to fill this fair value gap before coming down, if anything. So I dropped down to the 1 minute time frame and waited for a market structure shift. So we'll go back onto Topstex. So as you know, we are in a higher time frame PD array. This is where high probability trades happen. Obviously, we can see on the 32nd, we broke this swing high, so therefore we've changed to bullish order flow, and I took an entry, added 3 contracts, exited 2 when we got to the top of this bearish fair value gap. And then the reason, this is the area price needed to break to go for these highs, and that's what I wanted to see. But I didn't like, I know that I said with fair value gaps, if price closes above halfway, most of the time that means it's going to be disrespected. But here we obviously didn't see that. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. You need to have your own experience in the market and just watch what price does live, and you'll be able to make a decision for yourself. But anyways, price didn't respect this fair value gap, and we started to retrace down, disrespected this one, and I was in a trade, so my emotions were flying high, and this is why I need to get better. After the trade, I could see everything that the market was doing, and I understand what it was doing. I could have held this trade basically the whole time until, well, not until now, but until before market opens. You understand? But I wasn't confident enough in my trades, and I was thinking too much about the money. That's why I didn't want to hold through all this. If I knew, or if I was confident that it was just going to come back to this order block, respect it, and then go back to these highs, then why would I not hold the trade? Obviously, this is a big pullback, but really, truly, I could just pyramid it. But I wasn't confident enough in what price was going to do. Do you understand? I was too busy thinking about the money, thinking, oh my God, it's coming back to my entry. What should I do? But yeah, so that was those two trades. Exited at what, 808 and 790. Oh, to be fair, I actually didn't close to here. Oh yeah, 798. Yeah, never mind. I think this is an okay buy because we've obviously seen we're coming from this order block. That's where we are stemming from, however you want to explain it. So we know that the price wants higher prices, but I just don't think this was the best area to take a trade. Even though it did come up with a win, I don't think it was the best area to take a trade. Okay. So next trade, negative $44 long. Okay, stupid trade. Entered at 833. So basically at this bearish fair value gap. Once again, even if I am wanting to go long here, you have to wait for it to respect this, because this isn't a fair value gap that you should be looking for price to respect. I should have waited for it to respect this. If anything, really and truly, I should have just not even taken a long, because we're at the highs. Do you understand? I should have waited for a retracement like this, and then when I seen the retracement, I would have realized it's not a retracement. It wants to go a lot lower. Do you understand? Well, it was a retracement in the all grand scheme of things, but you know what I mean. Not a small retracement. So yeah, stupid trade. And I'm not trading New York session today because obviously I traded the London session and it went pretty well. So I just locked myself out for the day just to lock in my profits for the week, just because I know how I am and I don't want to give anything back to the market. So I'm trying to build good habits. Okay, this was the trade that I really wanted to show you guys, and I'm sorry if it's blurry. Not blurry, sorry, if it's looks a bit messy. But like I said before, when price was down here, we were expecting price to at least come up into 19,949, which is way higher. Like way higher, okay? Way higher. Which it eventually did, okay? But so since we already have that idea in our head, okay, we are looking for longs. We want sell side to be taken out, or manipulation to be taking place before we look for our longs, okay? And this was, I think, the trade of the day, or the morning, sorry. Pretty sure this is the infamous IFVG by what's his face? I forget his name, but yeah. But anyways, so this is how I seen it. Unfortunately, it was more clear to me after the fact, not when I was actually trading it, but I still did kind of see what was going on, but I didn't actually know. I didn't see that it was accumulation, manipulation, distribution, all in real time. I mostly seen it after the fact. But anyway, I still traded it, so that is good. I still knew what was gonna happen, or had an idea. But anyways, yeah, I think you guys should really go study the price action that happened this morning, because I just think it's pretty amazing. Just how it respects the order blocks and purges the highs and the lows before taking both and the buyers and the sellers out. I just think it was pretty beautiful. But anyways, so yeah, we seen the close of this IFVG, a little test back, entered. My last entry was at 820. What the frost? Oh no, my last entry was at 827. That was my second entry. My first entry was at 823, and my exits were 43. So basically, conjure my encouragement of this fair value gap. Yeah. And then I took this dumb trade. I seen price. I was just watching live, and I was on the 30-second time frame, I think, and I just seen this candle, and I thought we were just gonna just go to the moon. So obviously emotions came, and I quickly entered the trade, realized it was a stupid trade, exited, locked myself out of the account. I was done for the week. Alright, so yeah, that lockout feature from Topstex is class. It's gonna help me a lot and benefit my trading a lot. Hopefully I have enough willpower to not use it, but it's there if I need it. Yeah, and that concludes the recaps of my trades for Thursday and Friday. As you can see, my account's at 50,457, and I'm up 223 for the day. We'll go into the performance stats now. Okay, there. I think this performance day stats that Topstex has included is flipping class, because if you guys have heard of TradeZilla, that is like a trading journal that I think everyone should get, or I think everyone should have a journal in general. I didn't journal my trades for a really long time, and then it was hard for me to see where I'm lacking, what I need to get better at, what I'm good at. With this, I can see everything. I can see my trade when you guys see it, but I really don't like my average win and average loss. I feel like I need to get my losses down. If I scroll down, you could see my only 2 days of losses have hit the daily loss limit. That should not happen. Do you understand? If I fix my mindset on those 2 days and walked away from the market when I was at negative 200, I'd only need like 700 to pass instead of another 2,500. You understand? Just those 2 days of losses have delayed my process, or delayed my journey a long time, but that's fine. I'm gonna be patient, and how much I made and stuff doesn't even matter, because like I said, the goal is to focus on building good habits and getting satisfaction from building good habits. Right? Anyways, I also do want to take less trades. There's a couple of these days where I could have ended on 2-3 trades, but then I go back into the market, lose, and then make the money back. So that could have easily been avoided, and I could have had these trades down to like 4-3. Do you understand? So I definitely want to get those down. To be honest, I'm getting better at holding my trades. I used to not be really scared of holding my trades, but that was also a fact that I was over leveraging. When I start to downsize, I find myself holding trades for longer because I'm not sweating looking at the money And also I do like the feature of the privacy setting, being able to make these disappear if need be, because I do find myself looking at my unrealized P&L when I'm in a trade. I don't know if some other people do that as well, but yeah. Also, let me just show you guys. I think this is all time. Yeah, look, all time, 25 winning trades, 25 losing trades. I want to get that up extremely, and obviously I told you guys I want to get up my average win to average loss ratio. And then look at this. I think this is like horrible. Total gain 3,600, total loss 3,100. That's flipping crazy. But we move. Yeah. Total number of trades is 45. I definitely want to get that down to at least, let's say, 3 trades a day. 6. Total number of trades in 1 hour. 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm averaging 7.5 trades a day. Okay, so my goal is to get my average daily trade count to, we'll go 4. Yeah. We'll go to my journal. They also added that as well, which I find pretty cool. I'll fill the journal for today's trading out later when I'm editing a video or something. I'm not sure, but I'll sort it out. But I'll just read you guys what I said just briefly. I think today was an okay day. I say okay day because I did use more leverage than normal because I wanted to make the money back from yesterday. But with coming into the market and accepting that I blew this account without actually blowing it, it helped me in a way. I was patient with my trades and had good entries. The only loss, which was the 138 technically. Oh yeah, so this was technically my only loss because obviously Topstex, when you're in a combine, you can't make over 1,500 a day. So with this $600 win, I was over the 1,500 limit. So I had to lose. I purposely lost $19 to go under. So really and truly, I only had one loss on the 18th. Okay, yeah. See, I just need to remember where I am in a higher time frame and not to force a trade because I want to make money. That happens to me a lot. And you need to recognize when you're getting in that mindset and just step away from the markets, or just step away from the markets. Oh, okay. I'm basically saying I'm happy with myself because I normally take a lot of trades, but today I took 4 trades, 3 wins, 1 losses, and that it's a step in the right direction, and I'm happy so far. And as my mind state goes, I feel like I was very in tune with the market, same as today. I was very in tune with the market. I wasn't getting a lot of trades wrong, do you understand? Or the direction wrong. And I was very clear of what I wanted to extract out the market. I was going in one direction, right? Very clear. So I feel like these past 2 days, I've been kind of looking at the market a different way. I've been trying to, I don't know, straight off topic. I watched this video by Justin Werlin, and I'll put it like a description in the link or whatever. And I feel like that's like changed my mindset on how I look at things and how I view the markets. What he calls it is an observer, and I feel like these past 2 days I've been observing the market, and like rather than forcing a trade, I've just been waiting for one to arrive to me, and I've been patient. But yeah, you guys should definitely go check out that video. Not even if you're a trader, I think that video is beneficial about anything in life. Yeah, if you guys stayed for this whole video, thank you. I'll see you guys probably Tuesday. That's when I'll be live streaming at 9:30 Eastern time. Thank you for watching, and
whoever made it to the end of this video, comment in all capitals NDO.